Folks, it's not often that we get a firearm that we're excited about and that we feel like falls in the innovative category. Let's face it, everybody's making an AR-15, a lot of people are making 1911s, and a lot of people are now making striker-fired handguns. This particular weapon, and we're going to call it a weapon, we're going to call it a firearm because it is not a shotgun, even though it resembles one. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a review on this thing because it classifies by the ATF's definition as a firearm. Again, it's not a shotgun, even though it shoots 12 gauge, 2 3/4 inch shotgun shells. We're going to take a real close look at this thing. Our boy Eric Lemoyne over at Black Aces Tactical was kind enough to send us one. We're going to take a nice hard look at it, and we're going to explain to you guys why this is actually a firearm, not a shotgun.
Now let's get the confusing stuff out of the way. Again, this firearm is not a shotgun. It is not a short barrel shotgun. It's not a short barrel rifle. It's not a short barrel pistol. Again, it is a firearm. That is what it's classified as. The important thing to remember is that Eric Lemoyne over at Black Aces Tactical designed this thing from scratch in its current state. In other words, it is not a modified firearm, shotgun, rifle, or anything else. It was designed from the ground up as you see it. Therefore, it never had an original classification of a shotgun, rifle, pistol, or anything like that. That being said, it was never fit with a stock. Given that it's never been fit with a stock, the ATF does not classify this as a shotgun, and therefore it's not an NFA item. The overall length is over 26 inches in the extended position, therefore it's not in any other weapon. Now the firearm must have a forward grip in order to operate the action, and it doesn't matter if it's in a vertical, horizontal, or the angle position. The fact that a forward grip is actually on this weapon disqualifies it from being a pistol, because a pistol cannot have a forward grip. So you're not adding a forward grip, making it something else. It was already designed with the forward grip, and since a pistol can't have a forward grip, it's not a pistol. The only remaining classification for this weapon is a firearm. And as a consequence, a firearm can be transferred to any individual in all but a few states. I gotta say, it's very ingenious of Eric to have done this. He basically has designed this weapon around the ATF's wording. Now, I'm not sure if the ATF is happy about this, dissatisfied with this, or quite frankly, they may be impressed that somebody has designed a firearm around their own wording in such a clever manner to make a firearm like this Black Aces Tactical that can be sold, transferred, whatever, in most states in the United States without breaking any laws, without requiring any stamps, without requiring any additional classification other than it being a firearm and being able to be transferred just like any other firearm is.
Gonna blow some up.
Now, let's see how it shoots.
All right, folks, we got 3 plates set up at 10 feet right here. We're just wanting to simulate and show what quick transitions from target to target would mean in a somewhat of a life type situation. We're not trying to hunt, we're not trying to knock birds out of the sky or anything like that, even though we're at a skeet range. What we're trying to show you again is a 10-foot shot on steel targets here, just to give you an idea how quickly you can move from target to target. Now, I'm not going to be blowing the doors off of anything as far as time goes. I just want to show you that it's an easy, smooth transition by not swinging a huge barrel all the way across from one target to the other. So check this out. Now, 1 round in, good to go. All right, check this out. Now, I'm tucking this, I'm not shouldering this. So again, it's not a perfect aim. I'm not shouldering it because I don't want to get the ATF pulling our videos off, so we're going to try this. Now you might be wondering, what is this spring right here? What that is that's your forward assist for assisting your pump in sliding forward. When you bring this thing rearward to grab your next shell, instead of pushing it forward like you normally would do, you can just let off of it, and it's going to automatically send that thing forward so that you're not pumping forward and backwards. You're bringing it backwards to eject the spent casing, let go, and it's grabbing your next one and bringing you up into the chamber. This thing is so short, you can't even prop it into a shotgun rack. And if you guys were wondering if there's any difficulty in utilizing this SIG brace, well, the way the ATF expects us to use it, check this out. This is not that big of a deal. Easy peasy right there.
Another thing that's really cool about this Black Aces firearm is the fact that it's so portable. You can fold this stock, fit it in some type of what you would consider a bug-out bag or anything like that, and have room for your extra magazines and ammunition. This is a great firearm to keep in your vehicle if you're looking for something like that.
Friends, there are some firearms out there that are fun to shoot. There's some firearms out there that are functional. There's some firearms out there that are self-defense firearms. Honestly, this Black Aces tactical firearm, I find them to be all three. It's very functional. I love the sharpness of it. I love the cleverness of it being so short and how Eric managed to get this thing built like it is. But it's a great self-defense firearm. This thing is not going to run into doors in your home. You're not going to have any issues of bumping into anything. I love the fact that, you know, again, this is my simple mind, that as short as this barrel is, it's going to give me the spread that I'm looking for at very short distances, probably a little bit quicker than rounds that are exiting, buckshot I should say, that's exiting a longer barrel. So in a shorter, tighter space, I'm going to get a wider spread than I would get with an 18-inch barrel or longer. So I love this thing. It's a lot of fun to shoot. Again, it's very functional. These guys are onto something. I love the fact that they're using a tried and true receiver here with Mossberg. You really can't go wrong with that. I mean, what can I say about Mossberg that hadn't already been said? But I love the fact that it's box fed. Quick changes. You're not going to be reloading round after round after round. You can hammer these 5-round or these 8-round magazines in place with very little effort. A little bit of practice it takes to get used to where your thumb's going to be, but no different than any AK that you would use. You hook the front, slide it in there. Again, it's a lot of fun to play with. I like the fact that you can put things on the end of it, like your flashlight or like a laser. Crimson Trace has a great laser that'll fit on this thing. Really do you some good, because remember, we're not shooting this thing from the shoulder, so we're pretty much hip shooting it whenever we use this, unless we're using, of course, the SIG brace. So you're going to kind of use your weapons light or your lasers to aim this thing, and that's going to be a big help. As you can see, I'm not the best shot trying to hip shoot this thing, but you know, if I had a light in low light conditions and the light was telling me where my round was going to go, I'm probably going to be a little bit more accurate, because this thing's going to be more accurate where it's putting that beam than what I am hip shooting it. So again, I think that you do yourself a favor and put something on the front of it. There are some stripped down models. This is a higher end model that pretty much has all the bells and whistles and the kickstand and whatever else you might want on this thing. There's some stripped down models that are certainly, you're not going to feel like it's a stripped down model. They don't have the forward assist for your pump action. They don't have the Picatinny rail that goes across the top. They don't have the folding stock. So there are some, if you're looking to get into one of these things for a little bit cheaper, you definitely can. There's a wide variety of things. Check them out. Black Aces Tactical. I love this thing. This thing is going to be sitting next to my bed with a box full of death in it in case somebody decides to kick my door in and do my family any harm.
Don't let what happened to Hickok 45 happen to you when Anti-Gun YouTube canceled his page. Join the only pro-gun video site that welcomes gun owners with open arms. Made by gun guys, run by gun guys, for gun guys.
Hey, I'm Max Michelle, and I'm on Gun District. Why aren't you?